Hi guys, in this lesson we're going to make a muted guitar like this. Which comes from our disco pop start to finish course for any DAW. So let's remake it. I've duplicated the track and we'll just initialize the preset and let's make it from scratch. So if you want the real beginner tutorials, then just go to borntoproduce.com and under tutorials, go to free Vital tutorial and you'll see some beginner ones here. Okay, so we'll go to basic shapes and change the wave shape, and we only ever use factory presets. So they're available to everyone. Basic shapes, and we'll just change the wave position a little bit, and we'll just have a couple of voices. Just solo the track, so a couple of voices with no detune, and we'll take off random phase this time, but leave it on 180. So it's not constantly changing the phase. And we're going to add another one here, exactly the same. Basic shapes. Change the position a little bit so it's slightly more square. This is going to be exactly the same, two voices, 0% randomization on the phase, but this time we're going to go down to 40, and this is going to thicken out the sound. So the slight phasing effect there is thickening out the sound. Obviously muted guitar is quite plucky, so we'll just bring down the sustain. About there will do for now. Just make sure both oscillators go to filter 1 and switch on filter 1. This is where the magic will happen. We're going to use a phaser negative on this one. So phaser negative. And we're going to turn up the resonance to maximum and turn on key tracking as well. So it affects the sound whereabouts you play on the keyboard. This will add a bit of character to our sound. And just turn up the cutoff there. But we're also going to have this filter 1 go to filter 2. So to do that, switch on filter 2 and from the routing, click on filter 1. So this is the input. And we'll turn down the resonance. We don't really want a spike there. Just taking off the top end. So we get that nice sort of muted, dulled down sound, which is what we're going for. But let's have this filter adjusted by the envelope. So envelope 1, drag it down to filter 2, cutoff. Just turn down the amount, the depth amount, just by this sort of half moon type thing. So this will come to life when we add reverb and delay, that kind of thing. So let's go to the magic button, the effects, and let's add some distortion. I absolutely love soft clip on about half mix, and then we'll drive it. Really nice that. I've got to add some reverb, otherwise we're not going to know really what we're doing until we do that. I'm always a fan of taking out the low really on the reverbs. So quite a big size and fairly long time, mix about a third of the way around. Add some delay on here as well, we're going to need some delay. I think 1/8, we'll leave it on 1/8 because it will sound pretty good. Feel free to use ping pong or stereo, whatever you want. Now, just a tiny amount because that's way too busy. That's without. Now we need to shape this sound with the compressor. I find this compressor is really, really powerful for getting your initial sound right, and then you can always just tweak it with EQ later on. So just quickly, I've said it in other videos, but just quickly, this is like your downward compressor, setting the threshold with this white line. So this is the traditional compressor you're used to, and hovering over the green bit where you get a double arrow is how you set your ratio. The more lines, the more ratio. The less lines, the less ratio. And this is an upward compressor or expander. So it's bringing up the sounds. This is turning down sounds over a threshold. This is turning up sounds after a threshold. You can see we've got our punch already. So let's just go back to the original. At least we've got our punch now. We never had the punch before. So leave the attack up so it lets the transient through and then compresses the rest of the signal, which makes it more punchy, which is exactly what we want. You've got input gains here as well if you want to change the input gains of a particular band. Something like that for now. So let's just EQ as well, just to finally shape our sound even some more. So with a tiny bit of tweaking of the EQ, just a little bit more there, and a slight adjustment on the filters, I'll give you the values in a second, we end up with this. Okay, so the values here are 26.55 on the cutoff for the phaser negative filter, and that adjusts the sound quite a bit as to where you have that. And this one is cutoff minus 14.63. And this is the amount that we're sending, just under halfway. And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can get the presets underneath the video. Cheers guys, bye bye.